Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing good. Also, I see that hydrate near me straight away. Yeah, so today we're going to do a bit more Chrono Trigger. Just a little thing before we get started. There is another heatwave. So I was in two minds whether to actually stream today, because it's getting mega hot again. But I didn't want to cancel another Chrono Trigger stream. So I am going to stream it today, but if it gets too unbearably hot, then I might cancel it. Then I might end a little bit early, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, there's basically a heat wave that's going backwards and forwards at the minute between the UK and then Southern Europe. I know Portugal and like Spain around there has had it really bad the last few days. They're now cooling down slightly, now we're getting hot again. But it is pretty horrendous. We're getting hit with the same thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's awful. I will say it's not as bad as the last one. The last one was... It felt a lot more humid. This is pretty bad, but not as horrendous as the last one so far. And I think this only lasts for a couple of days, so... But yeah, I'm just aware that we've cancelled a few streams recently, so I really didn't want to cancel another Chrono Trigger stream. Especially when I think we're getting relatively close towards the end. I know we've got side quests and things to do, but... So, we will stream it today, but yeah, if it does get too hot, then I might end up canning the stream a bit early. So, I think last time, we more or less did, from what people were saying in chat, it sounded like we got up to the point where we're essentially just before the final dungeon, and it's now the point in like every JRPG where it's like side quest time. Northern Hemisphere is burning it. It feels like it. Chrono in time. Yeah, also, yeah, I guess quite important from the last episode is that, yeah, Chrono just straight up died. And we got given the Chrono Trigger. Yeah, we have Chrono, the Chrono doll. Yeah, so we got the Chrono Trigger or the Time Egg, whichever you want to go with. And apparently we're now going to try and figure out how to revive him. Man attempted the Spirit Bomb and got yeeted for his efforts. Yeah, he just kind of got disintegrated. His heart was in the right place, but... So yeah, I know last time we played, we got to a point where we needed to go to Chrono's house, I believe it was. Because we've won the doll from the fair. That's been sent to the house. And I was basically told that there was a lot of stuff coming up if I went there, so I thought we'd save it for today. After that incident, it was in the wrong place. Yeah, not wrong, not wrong. I still love Isla's dancing. So I guess we'll go to Chrono's house and just see what happens. We also, for those who didn't see last stream, we got Magus as a party member as well. Okay, so the cat is following me around, but there is no Chrono. And it's not meowing. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm guessing that's probably the Chrono doll. It would be weird if he was just stood there. Let's talk to his mum, who for some reason is just looking at the bed. Chrono Cross gets even worse with the timey-wimey shenanigans. Yeah, I mentioned this last time. So I do, after playing this, I do want to play Chrono Cross, but it won't be straight away. I do want to play some other games first, and then probably come back to Chrono Cross later. But yeah, playing this definitely makes me want to play Chrono Cross. Experience making PSO, clearly that means all the rare mobs. That's guaranteed. I mean, I did one episode 4 run yesterday and got a Pazuzu, so... I didn't drop anything, but... Right, let's start this anyway.
「
Right, let's start this anyway. Oh, hello. Is Chrono alright? Aye. The lad is the very picture of health. Well, I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. He's not anymore. Yesn't. The thing about Crosses, it's not exactly a direct sequel. Okay. I'm still interested to play it just because, you know, this game has been super good so far, so... I feel like I never hear much about Chrono Cross. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You tell him I said to behave himself, alright? Cross is a direct sequel though. The duality of chat. Same world 6 years later. Milady. Yes? We've need of this doll, but only for a time. That sounds very weird with no context. My VO1 hunting has shown up so many Del Rappies and Pazuzu. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even looking for it. I was doing a run to try for a Heaven Striker from Condi, and yeah, I'd got a random Pazuzu that dropped nothing. People didn't vibe with Cross kind of like the FF7 and FF8 situation. Combat system in Cross is wildly different. Cross has two worlds, one where the gang went back in time to stop Lavos and the other where they don't. The Chrono Trigger itself appears in the game. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to check it out. As I say, it won't be straight away after finishing this. I think I want to do the Phantasy Star 2 text adventures next, just out of morbid curiosity, really. And then after that, we'll decide what to do after those. Go right ahead, dear. Yeah, Chrono is fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Frog straight up Milady Chrono's mom and taking away her only coping mechanism. Okay, we have the Doppeldoll. Yeah, Chrono is fine. Don't worry about it. You stay out of trouble now. By the way, let me get this perfect recreated doll of your son. Yeah, let me borrow this complete copy of your son. So I'm going to assume now that we go to 2300 AD and go back to the dome, the Keeper Dome. I mean, it's going to be either there or the end of time, isn't it? I imagine. Our favourite timeline. Okay, let's not go to 1999. That seems like a bad idea. Well, at least we get the upbeat music here. Yeah, let's not crash into that. That's probably a terrible idea. Now to find where Keeper Dome was because I always mix it up. I want to say it's over here. I could be totally wrong. Okay, that's Proto Dome, so that is the wrong dome. So it is over this way then. Yeah, we're narrowing it down. I will remember the map in this place at some point. Is it this dome? Or is this Aris Dome? That's Tran... I don't even remember Tran Dome. It's the island, okay. And by process of elimination. Let's not accidentally crash into the huge flying obelisk. Keeper's Dome. I will save it just in case we get something happen. Okay, so let's go back to... through here. I don't know if that was there last time or if I totally missed it, but... Death Peak harbours a power capable of restoring the slain to life. But the power to reverse death is not one easily invoked. The need must be great, and the person's existence of the utmost importance. And what's more, you'll need a double. A doll identical to that person in every detail. Then, and only then, will the power deign to hatch the egg. Radical Dreamers though is also interesting as it's parallel to Chrono Cross and Magus is in it. Okay. Yes, that will do quite well. It seems the time has come for you to attempt Death Peak. It's the only chance you have of reviving a friend. I've implanted one final program. Truly, I mean it this time. In this construct's memory banks. It will help to guide you up the mountain. Please stand back. Executing program. Executing program. Actually, he's not Magus, he's Alf. The three entities you just saw will aid you on Death Peak. This ends my message. Now, I must ask you for a favour. This construct has reached the end of its final program. Please, let him rest. The switch is on his stomach. Wait, so we're just going to turn the guy off. I mean, I guess. I mean, he asked me to switch the construct off, so... And I assume by doing that, it lets us pass. Sure. Bringing Luca or Mal is a good idea. Yeah, good point. I have no idea what's coming up, so... Is there kind of a recommended party at this point? And bear in mind, Magus does have all the different elementals, but... You killed him. I know, but he did ask for the thing to be turned off. He's done his job. And now we can rest. Yeah, so we do have Magus at the minute. So Magus has like Lightning 2, Ice 2, Fire 2. Interestingly, he only has the AoE ones. I've just realised that. He doesn't have the basic versions. You have the strongest overall party, but Mal and Luke for story is good here. Okay. Not because the team is shit, because it's a very strong one, just because of story impact. Okay. I mean, I can probably see why, because obviously we're going to try and revive Chrono. Right, let's have a look. See if we can equip Mal and Luke then. So what they actually got at the minute? Ruby Vest isn't bad, at least it has fire damage. I haven't used Mal in so long. Okay, we'll give it that bow. So white plate absorbs light by the looks of things, which I think is lightning. It's kind of funny being only the boys reviving the homie. Okay, so what else can I use? I should probably give that golden earring to someone if I can. That's a lot more health. Also, you know, Shala's amulet seems very strong. Gives immunity to status, which seems incredibly useful. I don't know if we're going to need it here. It's all because I obviously have no idea what we're going to fight. So I could put the golden earring on, let's see. Maybe on Luca, because she's quite squishy. Or can only Magus use Shala's amulet? I mean, kind of makes sense, I guess. Actually, would that be true though? Because I know when we did it last time, obviously the first time we did that Magus path, we fought him and he dropped Shala's amulet as an item. So it'd be weird if he was the only one that could use it, if you then killed him. You're going to Death Peak where Lavos reigns from. Take a guess what's up there. Point taken. So basically I need everything because Lavos just like shifts forms constantly. Yeah, I think maybe I can get rid of this Acuity Ring. It will nerf her damage with her bow, obviously, but maybe it's worth giving her more health, to be honest. I'm trying to think what's worth it. Or maybe I keep that ring on Mal and put the health on Luca instead. Because the health is quite low. Hi, Miss, good to see you. Surprise, it's actually a single chest sat by its own in an obscure hallway. Guess what it contains? Do you know what? I'd not even be surprised. Mal is also magic focus, so it doesn't really matter. And I guess I could maybe use that on Mal. Silver Stud. Reduce MP consumption by 50% seems not bad. Okay, yeah, what I'll do. Let's take that off Frog. Let's put that on just so he's got an item equipped at the minute. Right, Luca. You can have all the health. And then Mal, can we have something that either boosts magic? It's +2. Could increase your HP by 25, which might not be the worst idea. Do you know what? I might actually do that. Yeah. Is there any other things I need to switch over? No, I think we're good. Unless anyone can use that Aeonian Helm, but I kind of doubt it. I'm just wondering if the Silver Stud's worth it. I mean, 50% MP cost is nice, but to be honest, I don't really find myself running out of MP that much. And I've been kind of spamming dual text and triple text. So I don't know if it's a bit of a trap. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Okay, what do we have for text in this pipe? It does hurt that we don't really have a party heal. I guess we've got Aura Beam. I don't know. That's with Robo though, so I can't use that. Yeah, so we might just have to rely on using Lapis if we do get low. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really like the idea of using Mal and Luca, but if it helps for story, then... Mal learns a party heal, okay. Alright, let's try it. I mean, I guess I can save it, and if I get absolutely murdered, then I guess I can switch. Yeah, I guess we run that. Yeah, because it made sure he has Cure, so... Alright, we've got quite a few potions though, so that's fine. I'll try and run in this, see how it goes. Time no longer appears to flow for this construct. Damn. Ah, Jack, good to see you. Thank you for giving me the heat wave back, by the way. The party heals are all dual text. I think, yeah, the only one I think of that isn't is, I think Frog learns heal which is a single tech that's party heal. Okay, so now we need to go to Death Peak. Wherever that is. The weather is so crazy, surely if we continue to ignore the environment it will go well, just look at Coral. Yeah. Yeah, so is this Death Peak? That is Death Peak. You can tell that by the way, it's a peak. Yeah, I really don't know how well this is going to go. Really not a huge fan of this party. Really not a fan of not having Chrono. But Pig dying, exactly. Margus is such a ladies' man. Okay, so I'm seeing the issue. Please don't tell me that hurts me. Good. So it's gimmicks, okay. Okay. So I obviously need to get behind somewhere before the wind picks up. Where that is though, I have no idea. Just run. That is running, by the way. So basically when I'm running up, I kind of feel like I'm getting pushed back down. So it's slowing me down a lot. I'm assuming it's like a puzzle where you have to like hide somewhere or something. Yeah, I'm guessing you kind of have to hide between the gusts of wind, I'm assuming. Talk to the blue doll. So I did try that, but that's the fastest I can go. Walk when the wind dies down and hide behind trees when it picks up strength. So walk when the wind dies down and hide behind trees when it picks up strength. So I can only walk. Does that mean I can only walk, or is that just a weird translation thing where it just means move? You need to time it so you're hiding behind something when the wind picks up. Okay. It doesn't give you long, does it? Okay, we'll go after the next wind. We'll try going. Okay, you become a tree. I mean, that's helpful. Oh, that's tough, that. You have to be directly behind the tree. It has to be, like, perfect, because even standing there, you get pushed. I don't really get this, because it said hide behind the tree when it gets windy, so I'm lining up. I'm behind the tree. So I just have to keep doing this, so it doesn't actually shield me from the wind. I still get pushed. That seems weird. I still got pushed anywhere. So that's a lie. So you're meant to hide behind the tree when it's windy. I'm hiding behind the tree when it's windy and I'm getting blown away. If I hold up, it acts a bit weird. So if I hold up, it pushes me past the tree. I sort of bounce off the tree. Am I meant to hold a button or something, or... Like, this isn't working. No, I've just said, Misty, you can't hold up, because if you hold up, it pushes you around the edge of the tree into the path of the wind again. When you're behind the tree, just walk. Oh god, I don't even remember how to walk. Give me a second. I haven't walked in this game since I started it. That's running. Okay, so that's walking. Okay, fair enough. So hold B. So get up to the tree, then walk behind the tree. Right, let's try that. So I'll run up to the tree, but then, right, I'm holding. Problem is, it pushes you away from the tree when you get to it. Okay, so that's the best I can get. This has to be perfect, really. Nah. God, the timing on this is perfect. Yes, I'm right up to the tree. Go. Can I just say I hate this? Are we still having wind, or has that just now stopped? So if the wind goes diagonal, it's fine. Hardest part of the game over. So correctly, you don't have to move when you're behind an object. Yeah, so basically if you... The way it is, when it's, well, regardless of if it's a strong wind or a weaker wind, if you let go of the directions on that screen, you automatically get pushed down. So I have to hold up to counter that, so I'm not too far from the tree when it gets stronger wind. So I basically have to try and get as close as I can to the tree, then hold B and hope it's the right timing for the wind picking up. It was only that room. I really hope it is. Okay. I feel like there should be a save point after that, just for getting past that. The wind puzzle is only in the first diary release. I really hope so. I mean, I'm going to try fire. Could save state, yeah, I guess. Just absolutely eat it. Do you know what? I am actually going to save state it because I have no shame. Raffoi moment. It was. Okay, so it looks like there's maybe is that a path up there? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's a magic ring. What do? Magic +6. I mean, that's not bad. She would lose a lot of health using it. Magus will carry the team. I'm glad to hear it. I hope so, because I'll be honest, I'm not really a big fan of using Mal or Luca. I like them as characters, but I'm not a big fan of them to actually use. I think I'm too used to having the power of Isla and Frog. Okay, so you slide there. Okay, fantastic. So I'm just going to spam everything with Magus, I guess. He is very strong. Okay. Just check over here first. Yeah, I can't. There was another box over that side. Yeah, I had a feeling I wouldn't get past those, but... They actually do a lot of damage. Let's see what Luca can do. Not enough, apparently. So I'm going to assume ice probably heals you. I just have a feeling that's probably the case. I do not like this level because of the wind. Yeah, we've just had the wind part at the start. That was a complete pain. I hate it. Good to see you as well, Aja. Yeah, Mal's actually almost dead. This is why I don't like using Mal. Yes, there is another bit over there. Is there a way up this way? No, so I must have to come back to that later. Fair enough. But yeah, the wind part was very irritating. And I definitely can't go through there. Okay. You could switch them back out before you revive Chrono. Use whatever party until then. I could. The only issue is I don't want to miss the part with Chrono. I mean, I would imagine it's fairly obvious when it's going to happen. Oh, there's a spooky skeleton as well. Can you not? Yeah, the enemies here seem to be significantly more difficult. Aside from the fact that Magus one-shots them. They do a lot of damage, though. You can save and switch prior to doing it. Right is good too. I mean, it is, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we have used Frog and Isla a lot. It says anytime you walk downwards, you slide, basically. My strat at the moment is basically just have Magus solo everything. It seems to be working. How's his MP looking? Not too bad. Okay, we have a cave. Oh. You look slightly Lavos to me. Let's, yeah, let's heal up, because I don't trust that at all. Damn, he really did not want me to get that box. Okay, Lavos spawn. That's gonna be a problem. So I'm just gonna like heal immediately. That looks like maybe a weak point, possibly. I hope it doesn't keep doing that attack. It is Baby Lavos, it is. I'm worried what might happen if I hit both parts. I don't have any single target stuff. Don't hit the carapace. Okay. So Magus is kind of terrible for this then, isn't he? Because he only has AoE. So I guess he just attacks. I guess he's fire. Lavos breath sleep. Fantastic. Never mind. He doesn't care about status. I mean, it's taken quite a lot of damage. I just didn't remember not to use Tex with Magus. Also, it does that anyway. Okay. Right, you can get back up. And then I need to use another Lapis, like immediately. And ideally another one. Hit the needles. Yeah, I'm not really sure if anything triggers them. I've only been attacking the weak part at the front, so... This is just a baby Lavos. Imagine what the mother is like. I am just going to very quickly use this on Mal. Miasma confused. Well, that won't work on Magus. Keep doing status on Magus. That works. I'm okay with that. You're doing these needles again, aren't you? You are very irritating. Do you have any kind of AoE heal at all? No. Yeah, this party has problems. Like, major problems. I'm having to spam Lapis just to stay alive, which is probably not ideal. Never mind, it's dead. We destroyed Lavos. Game over, yeah? But yeah, that does terrify me somewhat. If that's a Lavos spawn, and it nearly wiped me. I mean, admittedly, this is probably my worst party. Also, so Luke learned Fire 2, which is good, and Mal learned Haste. Is Haste like Final Fantasy Haste? Half time between turns for an ally. Shame it's only for one. I'm hoping I'm not making a horrible mistake using so many Lapis. But I have no other way of party healing. I don't like using that many of them when I've only got a finite amount of them. Haste is a best spell, okay. Doesn't she have a healing technique with Ali? I mean, the only ones I've got so far. So there is Aura Beam, that does cure everyone. But I need to use Robo for that. Halving turn time is really, really strong. You basically give a character you cast on 2 turns per round. Yeah, I guess so. I did not equip the triple tech thing. Is this the party that you use the triple tech for? Oh, she has a heal with Isla. Yeah, I'm trying not to use Isla at the minute just because I've used Isla for most of the playthrough when I can. So I'm trying to stick to this party for now if I can. But I will say it is a not good party at the minute. Think about it, that's 2 Isla attacks every turn. Yeah, so it was the Black Gemstone, wasn't it? Problem is by using it. I'm going to lose 130 health equipping it. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just not liking Marl as a character, like, in terms of actually using her. I mean, I guess I could try that on the next fight maybe and just see what it's like, and then make a decision. Right, so let me see. So that tech doesn't actually show up. I'm guessing because it's tied to the item, maybe. Obtain Gigaton Arms. That's a weapon for Robo. Sure. Save point would be nice. Tell you what, we'll do the next best thing. Save stat. Yeah, Frog has a party heal. That's really, really useful. Basically, so for the last few streams, I've been using it was mainly Frog, Chrono, and Isla. Obviously, we can't use Chrono at the minute for reasons. So I'm trying to use some of the characters. I've been told by chat that apparently the next part has some good like story stuff if I use this party, so I'm trying to stick with this, but it's a struggle. Yeah, so yeah, end of last stream is when we did the Lavos fight and obviously Chrono gets killed. So we're trying to revive him at the minute. Chrono is taking a nap in your backpack. I don't know how much darkness will work on these, but does it show up on Marl? Is it on you? No. Wait, what? I'm just gonna kill you with that then. I thought I'd equip the Eternal Darkness thing. Did I not equip that? No, I did. Enables use of Eternal Darkness. Oh, so they actually need to learn the tech first and then. Yeah, because it wasn't showing up anyone's command list. Hi, Scorpio, good to see you. In that case, then you can go back to having some kind of health. Yeah, so you still need to learn the tech, and then once you've learned the tech, then you can use the item to be able to use it. Okay. I'm having to heal after every single fight. This is crazy. You need Ice 2 and Fire 2, okay. I think, is it Marl that doesn't have Ice 2? Is that what we're lacking? Yeah, she learns Ice 2 next. I'm being very careful about where I walk because I'm paranoid in case I fall off. I don't know if you can. It's not crazy, this is a hard stage. Okay, thanks for that. Team Brave Sword. That's not going to help anyone here. The Magus needs Dark Matter. Okay, let's just not waste any time. I might have to use a few ethers on Magus, but it just feels like Magus is just solo everything. When you do New Game Plus, it's easier because you'll have everything. Okay. Without any story spoilers, is there much difference in New Game Plus? Yeah, Shamberton, there is another heatwave. Okay, so we came in from there. Still can't go there, so I'm assuming we have to go down here and then round. Different endings, and we just have all your power and skills. Okay. Some ending options open up in New Game Plus. It's a bit cooler near the Tyne River, but where I work in Durham was a good 4 degrees higher. Yeah, I was okay until sort of mid-afternoon, and then it got very, very warm again. Thankfully, I think it's only a few days, this one. Yeah, thanks for not spoiling anything, RJ, much appreciated. What have you missed since the start of the stream? You missed me trying to walk up a mountain and failing several times in a row. And not much else. Oh, I did a boss fight against a lava spawn with this really jank party. Yeah. Kind of a shame I can't just jump down, unless I can walk down here. No? Okay. So I have to walk back round again? That is quite annoying. There are a couple more endings in New Game Plus. Most endings are available in the base game if you grind a lot. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so I'm guessing I have to walk back round to then get to the middle part again. I realise I'm just spamming the same thing every single fight, but these enemies don't mess around, so neither am I. Okay, thankfully we don't have to fight the lava spawn again. That would have been awful. And before it shows up again, because that really wouldn't surprise me. And yeah, Draken, it just kind of feels like we are just like swapping heat waves at the minute. It feels like your heat wave ends, ours starts, and then ours ends, yours starts. Okay, we are getting some levels from this. I'm going to assume there's not just one. There is just one. You're still getting fire too. Hey Magus, how come your mom lets you have 4 elements? He does feel a bit like a cheat code. He is definitely carrying this party for sure. You just need some MP though. There might be a save point, but I'm not willing to risk it. Obtained Hadian Sickle. I'm going to assume that's a weapon for Magus. It is. Oh, God. Why are you here? Look, we've established I don't like this boss. I'll be honest, I hate this whole area. Just get rid of these normal potions, I may as well. Also, no save point before another one. Thanks, Chrono Trigger. So I think as long as I'm on above around 400 health, I'm okay. I've only got 7 lapis left, which is a real problem. Maybe I do need to switch party. Am I safe? So anyone who's done this, am I safe to switch my party here and not have it screw up the Chrono Revival bit? Because I want this party for the Chrono Revival part so I can get the best. Haste Magus and I think it's fine. Yeah, but the problem is Magus can only hit... I mean, I guess he can attack, but I don't know if his normal attacks are going to be enough to carry through the fight. Because I've only got a few lapis left. Not gonna lie, this area does feel like a big step up in difficulty from the rest of the game. You can change. I mean, I've save stated it now, so I guess I can try it with this party, see how I do. And if it is going to be tight and I'm using a lot of lapis again, then I can always just reload. Yeah, so I guess I'll have Mal... I guess Mal can haste on Magus. I'm going to assume I can cast haste on multiple party members. Just, like, one a turn. I know that sounds really stupid, but I don't want to, like, dispel haste on Magus if I cast it on someone else. Hi, Rachel, good to see you. Yeah, what I'm thinking is maybe swap Mal out and switch Mal for Frog. So then at least I've got a decent party heal. But if I do that, then I don't have haste. This is a really difficult choice. I kind of wish anyone but Mal got haste, so I could justify taking her out the party. Been a minute since I've been here, took a break from PSO to play other games. Yeah, I mean, I still play PSO quite a bit. I think once the anniversary event comes around, I'll be playing it quite a lot on the channel again. But yeah, on Wednesdays for the last couple of months, we've been going through Chrono Trigger. First time going through it, so... If you feel like you might be using too many lapis, it might be best to swap out because there is still one more lava spawn after this. Oh god, so there's 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... I think Luca can use fire too now. The problem with fire 2 though is, again, it hits multiple parts. And people have been saying don't hit the spines, so... What do you usually do when you get on PSO? So this week I've been leveling a few characters with it being experience week. During Rare Drop weeks I've been trying to find mainly Heaven Punisher or Yasminkov with hit. Yeah, I'm making an executive decision. We're swapping Mal out. For the goat. Well, I guess Ailu is the goat. Like, he's looking for the mobs, yeah. Just not on Lavos, yeah. Okay. I will need to equip Frog as well, just to make sure his gear is okay. I do feel better about that party, though. Okay, what can you use that's actually going to be helpful? Maybe the Silver Stud might help to cut down his MP costs. Because let's be real, he's probably going to be healing a lot for this fight. Yeah, I'll try it. Oh yeah, thanks to the reminder on the sword. Yeah, I totally forgot you had a new sword. So it's this brave sword. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit stronger. Magic goes down slightly, but that's fine. Alright, so let's save status because this boss sucks. Alright. Alavos again. So you immediately get on heal and just heal straight away. You probably have to heal next turn as well, but Magus, attack, and Frog do heal again. I think Frog is basically spending every single turn healing. Because although he has a party heal, it's not the strongest heal in the world. So it probably takes like 2 of them to cover the damage. Now you have Red Needle. Do I need to wake you up? I do, okay. Oh, is he confused Frog he has? And now he's doing the needles again, so I am just going to use a lapis. I'm going to have to. Okay, you attack because I need to heal. It's very annoying that it's using all the statuses now as well. Do you know what? Just attack. I need the damage. Hi David, good to see you. Okay, more needles, heal. Oh, the needles are so strong, man. Okay, let's try doing Red Needle. It seems to hit one target. Let's hope it does. That did a lot of damage. Because is Red Needle our new Falcon Strike then? I look up and see a frog in your party, and it just so happens I'm playing as a Froglock right now on EverQuest Legends. But EverQuest, I haven't had that for ages. Magus Line Dark Bomb, apparently. So Dark Bomb. Bomb enemies within a circle. I'm going to assume that it's a shadow damage. No idea how strong it is. I'm going to assume it's like the Fire, Ice, and Lightning 2 equivalent for Dark. The same MP cost and everything, so... Yeah, I suppose that's the thing, yeah. I guess Falcon Strike would hit the carapace as well. I was mainly more for the damage. Yeah, just having Frog here just makes it so much more manageable. Okay, well that is 2 lava spawn down. Okay, we have another one of these guys. The footing here is icy and slick. Be careful. Fall and you'll have to start over. When you say start over, do you mean start from this screen or start from the very bottom of the mountain? I mean, I've save stated it, so I'm not doing the whole mountain again. So it's in be careful, so I'm gonna guess maybe walk? No, it's still slippy. So it drops you to there. There is a save point there, but I just want to see. I'll get to my chest at least. Barrier ring. Totally intended, by the way. Magic defense plus 10. I mean, that seems relatively useful. So how far down is this? Start over the whole game. I just want to see where this is putting me back at. It's like shell, okay. Because I think this is where Lavas was, wasn't it? That's not too bad, but the annoying thing is you haven't got to fight that guy every single time. Well, let's quick save it now that I've got the barrier ring. Okay, so... I just want to see how this works. Okay, so I can't walk there because I fall too fast. So, reload. Does that mean I have to run then? Try it, I guess. Oh, that's going to be tough. Do you know what? This whole area can just die in a fire. So is there a gimmick I am missing for this, or is it just a case of I need to run very accurately? Run diagonally. It's so slippy when you get there. You just get yeeted into oblivion immediately. Problem as well, you get kind of stuck on the edges as well, which is annoying. I am pressing like diagonally up there, by the way. Yeah, this is going to be... We may be here a while. God, this is so irritating. Talk amongst yourselves. I can't even imagine trying to do this on like a SNES back in the day. Okay. Save. Immediately. For some reason this is easier on a phone. Okay, so this is apparently where all these guys come from. Is there a pattern or anything to these? Obtained Yaksha Blade. I'm going to assume that's for Chrono. Not that you get a weapon, because you know he's dead. This is why reviving Chrono is entirely optional. Sangha and Yaksha, yeah. Is that a way? There? No. I hate it when I see one of these guys because it means I know there's a gimmick coming up. What's your gimmick today? Push the shell, climb the shell. What shell? There is no shell. Can't interact with the tree. Down here? Oh, hi. Okay, well, you can get an attack in and then I'm going to heal immediately. Nice crit. Ghost in the shell, maybe. As much as I would love to use fire too, not on this. Also, thanks for the follow, Pacha and Aja. I'm just going to heal again, just to keep me nice and topped up. Alright, did you just keep critting, Magus? That's fine. We like that. Okay, sleep won't work on Magus, that's fine. Okay, let's go for a red needle. Seems like the time. Confused doesn't work on Magus again. Okay, get heal ready. I do need to use another heal next turn just to get me above 400. Never mind, it's dead. Any suggestions on what to run in PSO at the minute, episode and mission wise? I mean, running the stuff that's on the Ragdoll Boost Road is always a good idea. Well, generally, depends on the quest. I'm trying what's on Ragdoll Boost Road this week. I think War of Limits 3 was on RBR. That in Experience Week will be really, really good experience. And it will have a bit of a rare drop boost as well, so maybe that's worth doing. I think that's Desert. Oh yeah, West Tower is one of them. Yeah, don't do West Tower. West Tower's terrible. And I think it's Mop Up 3, I think, for episode 1. Which actually isn't too bad, if you want mines. As it's Experience Week, obviously it's going to be fairly difficult to get any good drops outside of the boost road. So I would probably focus on trying to level characters if you've got some to level. For this week at least, anyway. Alright, let's just save Scum again. Yeah, I mean, there's a few good IDs for mines, so Mop Up 3 could be good. Obviously, Oran or Yellow are always good for mines. Trying what else you could go for. What else is good for mines? I guess it's like the uber rare Flow and Sword. It's not good though. That's just if you want something rare. It's not a good sword. That's on purple. I can't remember what ID you are now, so I hope Forest will be next week. I mean, next few weeks I would imagine that we'll hear about the anniversary, so right, hopefully that was the last of the lava spawns, because I really don't want to fight another one. I think I've had my fill of lava spawns now. Viridia is good, right? Viridia, I mean, yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, you could run things like Exard with it. I don't think Viridia Mines is good unless you really want a Viridia card. Ah. So I guess this is the shell one. And then there's clearly a part to climb up there. Okay, fair enough. Is that good? Maybe that's okay. Ah. Okay, that felt a little bit janky, but okay. Yeah, Viridian Mines isn't great. Yeah, I guess that is the shell that he was talking about. Is now when I want to change my party back to Marl, by the way? I would, yes. Okay. Just because if we are getting a bit more lore out of it, or a bit more story, then I'm all for it. Save. I think I did, but I will double check. Yeah, I've saved third. Okay, there is another box. Obtained memory cap. Prevents lock. Is lock the status where you can't use tax? I mean, it is higher defense than what I've got as well, so... I guess I'll throw it on you for now, sure. Yeah, there's only been a couple of enemies that have done that to me, so I wasn't sure if it was called lock or if it was something else. This is it. The summit of Death Peak. You who fear the night and stand against the darkness, please, give us your strength. Chrono. The pendant's reacting. Yeah, egg. It shattered. Wouldn't it be really funny if it flew up there, Chrono fell out of it and just fell down Death Peak and immediately died again? But we've come so far. Tried so hard, got so far. I'm sure there's a song about that. Try not to be upset. It was silly to think we could get him back. Look at Ever the realist. Please, answer me. Don't leave me. Chrono. Chrono. Dark Chrono shows up. A time freeze. I never dreamt it possible. The Chrono Trigger. The Guru's time egg. Those are our past selves. We're really back. Right at that instant. We just need to exchange the Doppeldoll for Chrono. Chrono? It's Chrono. Chrono, you're alive. We've got to hurry. Save the tearful reunions for later. If we've done all we must, let us be on our way. Chrono. Oh, Chrono, you're back. I'm so glad you're back, Chrono. I mean, he hasn't moved or anything yet. Yeah, so technically we don't revive Chrono, but just save his skin in the last moment. Yeah, I guess we kind of go back to that time period, don't we? And then... Not to go all logical on you, but doesn't this mean that Chrono really is dead and we just swiped another Chrono? We basically just put a doll in its place. Which would probably be very confusing to the people who are actually at Lavos. He just wakes up with Mal staring at him. Wait. It took an act of God to debate Lavos and get Chrono back. We were all waiting for you to come back. Chrono's like, why are you with Magus? You can't. Don't ever leave us like that again. Hopefully with all his gear intact. I hope so. He had some nice gear on him. I'm glad to have one of the greatest swordsmen back. I mean, if it means I don't have to use Mar Luca in this like really cursed party, then yes. I'm gonna get why he told me to use this party, because it is a nice cutscene. A lot of things happen, Chrono, while you're away. First, we... And then... And after that, So we... But... Mal, you're not even making sense. If only Luca was in the team, then she would have been the one who hugged him, okay. What if it was Robo and Frog? Do we get bro hugs? There's so much I still have to tell you. I think Mal may be in love with Chrono, call it a hunch. I mean, there are slight signs. Okay, save. So if you had Luca but not Mal, then Luca would have hugged him, okay. You can still keep Chrono out of the party if you're feeling a little spicy. Yeah, let's not. Chrono, I swear to God, you better still have a lucky year I gave you. Now this raises questions. So if I take Frog, I have AoE heals, but then I don't have Isla. So you're telling me to bring Isla, I have to drop either Magus or Chrono. So how the side quest works, each character has one quest and I think the Guru has a list of some. Okay. So I guess we're probably going to be switching party a lot anyway. I'm assuming you have to take that character to do the side quest. Kind of short, but some can take a while. I mean, I guess we are now at the point, aren't we, where we just go and do side quests. Ditch Magus. I mean, he's helped a lot for this part of the game. I'm not going to lie, I do just kind of want to go back to Frog and Isla again. Because that party is obscene. I'm We can always switch back again if we need to, so... Alright, let's get the A team together. Oh yeah, you got a new weapon, didn't you, as well, so let's get that equipped. So, just get rid of that off Luca. Maybe take that off her as well, just for now. You can do the medieval stuff, but I really recommend bringing Isla for the steals. Yeah, I haven't really stolen a whole lot in this game so far. I'm not gonna lie, I do really like the idea of just having Frog with loads of health. Because he's got really decent defense as well. I like the idea of him just being a tank that can throw heals out. Because that's 30 defense, what are these? Keep the time hat on him because preventing stop and slow seems really useful. This is the point where if you want best in slot stuff, you'll be charming it off everything in the upcoming dungeons and areas, okay? Is it bosses that you charm the stuff, the weapons from? Or normal enemies, or both? Okay, let's give him the Yaksha Blade. Mostly normal enemies, okay. And then I guess I'll give that to Isla for now. Both, okay. So what's that? That's power... Sorry, that's strength plus 4. Yeah, that's probably the best for her for now. I like how Magus just stands ominously off in the corner because he's got no friends. What's he got to say? Your death was owed to weakness. My dude, you're talking to Isla at the minute. Are my powers required? Not anymore. The weak comfort themselves with delusions of their own grandeur. Exactly. Don't you dare put us through that again. Luca always sounds so disappointed when you say you don't need to use it. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Take me with you. No. You've had your moment. Everyone appears to be in a more cheerful state when Chrono's here. Thanks, Robo. How is Specchio doing? I think he looked like that last time. Let's just talk to him and see what he says. Hey, punkhead. Where you been? much. Yeah, he looked like that last time. Hey. I like how they still call him Old Man, despite the fact he told us his name last time. So, all went well. No, don't thank me. I merely placed a piece upon the board. It was not my hand that moved it. If you would thank someone, thank the ones who cared enough to see their friend return to them. And also Magus over there. By the way, the Wings of Time have come looking for you. They seem to have a heart and mind all their own. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Well, not right now, but... Many paths lie before you. You might choose to leap into that bucket, or fly the Wings of Time to the day of Lavos. Or there is the Black Omen, which now straddles time, seeking to summon Lavos yet again. Such folly. Lusting so greedily after power, that the power wields you. It's up to you to decide when and where you'll face Lavos. However, do not think you stand alone. I have had glimpses, albeit vague, of events, people, and places that will empower you. A forest brought back to life by the sheer determination of a woman in the Middle Ages. I'm gonna assume that that is the sapling thing that we did, where we encouraged the person to keep the sapling. The fortress of one of Magus's 3 former generals in the Middle Ages. A task to be done in the future, in a birthplace of machines. A prehistoric stone that will shine with the light of all the ages of the world. The restless spirit of a proud knight, slain by Magus in the Middle Ages, and lingering even in the present. An object of legend in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. That's the one you quit in favour of Ocean Palace with the desert and the enemies that were hard to kill. Oh, okay. So is that a side quest I could go back and do at any time now? Okay. Speak to your companions. Some among you may well know the figures behind the events which I've seen. Or the might of all these lives throughout the ages. Let their strength become your own. For only then can you hope to defeat the enemy you face. All of these could have been done at any point, okay. Such is the power required, should you wish to change the future. I would say do the Middle Ages quest first. I will remain here and bear witness to the world's fate. Okay, so Middle Ages. Okay, so that's one. So the forest brought back to life by a sheer determination of a woman in the Middle Ages. And there's also the fortress of one of Magus's generals, okay. Okay, so I guess we've got Middle Ages then next. Yeah, so 600 AD, Middle Ages. Let's go. Epoch, go! Welcome back, Isla. I like how Isla thinks that the epoch is like a living thing. Okay, so they said it was the fortress of one of Magus's generals. I mean, I don't want to get too close to the very ominous thing there. That's Magic Cave. There is a lot we haven't actually explored, so I'm looking for a fortress. Maybe that? Northern Ruins. I mean, maybe? Is there anything else that looks like a fortress? Okay, so that was the other one as well. That was the one connected to the planet, I think. This is the other one. The thing is that last time I came here, I got wrecked, and I've only leveled up a few times since then. Yeah, it's not anything around here. I'm guessing it must be that one. Up. I mean, that's just Guardia Castle, isn't it? It has fort in the name when you find it. I mean, okay, what's this? Sunshrine. How do you manage to hide a fortress? No, I can see. I'm checking the maps, but I'm obviously looking for a building that looks like a fortress. None of these do. That looks like a fortress, but it's called Northern Ruins. What's this? Nothing, apparently. Is that it? Aussie's fort, okay. Now, for these quests, I know obviously the side quests are quite often linked to a character. So, with this being to do with Magus, do I need to bring Magus with me to do it? I'm assuming this is Magus's anyway. Aussie, all aboard. Yeah, they are all literally based on rock acts. There was like Slash and Flea as well. It's not required, but you can bring them. I mean, if there's no big benefit to bringing him, then I won't, because I do like this party. Magus has unique dialogue, god damn it. So I guess I need to swap Magus in then. I mean, feel like just swapping Chrono out for him is probably the best. Yeah, I feel like Chrono's probably the one to swap out. I know we just got him, but Eyelid is fine for physical. Frog's got the group heals. And Magus brings really strong magic, so if I get bonus dialogue out of bringing Magus, then I will. We will go back to using Chrono though, for sure. Alright. Actually, is it worth me stocking up on heals? Well, because I haven't bought any for a long time. Might be okay. Maybe after this I will. Hi, Ozzy. Welcome and well met. This is the great Ozzy's... What? Ah! Lord Magus. It's good to see you again, Ozzy. The nerve. You think you can talk to me after you desert your fellow fiends to lick the boots of these filthy humans? You're not our lord. You're a traitor. Why did you leave us? Hi, Ozzy. You pesky, low-down good-for-nothings. Can't take a hint, eh? Guess I know what I have to do now. Flee? Oh, no. I hated the Flea boss fight last time. I mean, I suppose if I am fighting Flea, at least Magus is immune to status effects. Because goddamn we'll need it. You called? Oh, dear me. If it isn't Lord Magus, you must like shame to have come back here. A human-loving traitor like you deserves to be punished like the bad boy you are. Stand back, great Ozzy, and let me take care of these cretins. Right. I'll, just leave it to you then, Flea. Alright, time for a good hard spanking. I'd rather not. Well, here we go again. Well, charm first. Enemy has nothing to give but gratitude. Okay. So I got nothing. Yeah, flee from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, yeah. And there's also Slash as well. So, quick question. So, with the charm, does charm have like a success rate or something? Or when I tried it there, does that mean that it just won't work on this boss? Or is it like a success rate thing? Try again, okay. It missed. Let's try again. Enemy has nothing to give but gratitude. I mean, I'll try it again. I don't know how many times I need to do this. This is not working. Try again. It's not working. Is this worth it? Because I'm wasting a lot of turns here. This just isn't working. Only works on the second battle. Oh, in that case. Oh, just you wait. I'll teach you a lesson next time. Okay, so next time we'll try it then. Yeah, I was very confused there. I didn't know if it was just there was nothing to steal from that boss or if it was like a success rate thing. I mean, she did miss with charm once, so I guess there is a success rate thing to it. Howdy. Arise, my fearsome guardians. Slash them to shreds. No one's taking back the treasure I stole fair and square from Magus's keep. Claw 'em to pieces. Nice one, Ozzy. Ozzy's in a pickle. I'm out of here. I will say all the interactions with Ozzy are really good. Hi, Ozzy. Don't you people ever give up? Well, looks like there's only one choice. Slash. Okay, can I steal anything from Slash in this fight? Or is there a second one for that as well? This is why I do this quest right after reviving Chrono. You summoned? Take care of this for me, will you, Slash? Normally, I would not deign to cross blades with my former lord. But who am I to question the complex workings of fate? Ready yourselves. Okay, let's try. Okay, no, he only has gratitude. Nothing to charm here, okay. Okay, I feel like just yeeting him. Let's do that. I love this move. Okay, that was incredibly easy. Huh. You win this time. Wait. Maybe there is something to charm there. Well, I don't remember. Okay. I mean, it was coming up with the same message as it was coming up for the flea fight. Yeah, don't really need to heal. Come on, sweethearts. I mean, I want that. Wahaha, gotcha. Did it actually hurt? Yeah, put everyone on 1 HP. I am not particularly bothered. Okay, Frog, if you would. I like how it gives you a high ether, having spammed all of your MP to heal yourself. Thanks, game. Right, I'm just going to save set. I will say there's not many save points. I think there was one on Death Peak that I didn't even use. Heh. Not so fast, friends. This time's not going to be so easy. If you ignored an imp would try to get the chest. Aussie Pants. Flea Bustier. Slasher 2. With these items combined, we're invincible. Get ready to witness true power. Okay, give me a charm. It's actually doing damage outlay, so I'll charm you. Oh, she's stopped, isn't she? Oh no. But it missed. I did a lot of damage. It'd be nice if I get a turn. The fact that I saved. I'm tempted to reload, actually. I got Slasher 2. So I got something. God, how many turns do you get? Avoid AoE, okay. Okay, heal. You need to charm. Sorry, charm and flee. You probably need to heal, actually. Yeah, these are very strong now. Okay, I can't use that. Guess I'm gonna have to have a frog heal again, probably. I can barely even keep track of what's going on. Oh, Alice blind, isn't she? Yeah. Sure, just throw a lapis out, it's fine. I got nothing from Flea. Oh, come on. It wouldn't be so bad if I had to steal from them all, because I'm just wasting Isla's turns every single turn. I got fleas, okay, fair enough. So it's just Aussies left. Right, yeah, Frog, just keep healing. So I just need to steal from Aussie. I got Aussie's pants. So I think I've got all the items now. So Frog just keeps spamming heals. Okay, you can attack. I'm trying to slash out first because I feel like slash is doing some of the most damage. Okay, he's gone, that's good. Now I'm going to take Flea out to get rid of the annoying status effects. I know I'm poisoned as well, but it's just kind of hard to get rid of it when I'm dealing with so much. Okay, let's yeet Flea. I'm just doing that to assert dominance. Flea just ran. Okay. I don't know if that's intended, but it happened. I wasn't really expecting Flea to just run away. Okay, having yeeted him, we're now just going to drop Isla on his head. Alright, what we got? Let's go with an aerial strike. That had pretty nice damage. Yeah, I like that he's now called Ozzy the Great. I'm just going to use that now just to get rid of that poison. May as well. Just top my health up a bit. I'm running low on MP, so I need to be aware of that. Never mind. Magus learn barrier. Yeah, and good to see you, Pika, as well. Impossible. Ten speed ring and clarity cap. Let's see what some of this stuff actually does. I'm going to assume Slasher 2 is for Chrono. It is, and it's stronger than Yaksha Blade, which leads me to question why I bothered getting Yaksha Blade. Wait, so Ozzy's pants are a helm? Just wearing the dude's pants on your head? Hi, Matt. Good to see you. Alright, so what else do we get? We got, Flea's Bustier. Right, I don't really want that. That's the joke. Ozzy is pants on head incompetent. Yeah, I guess. Where else would you wear them? Magic defense plus 12. Again, seems pretty good. Alright, so who's going to have the privilege of wearing Ozzy's pants on the head? See, I like the time hat and Chrono because preventing stop is very nice. I mean, the only helm's probably the weak point. Magus. Can he actually use it? I do really like the idea of Magus just walking around with Ozzy's pants on his head. Doing it. Disgusting pants that reek of Ozzy. Enjoy that, Magus. At this point, Magus is just gonna like defect and go against me again. Now, who wants Flea's Bustier? Which oddly is not on armor, but it's probably you for now. Yeah, well, that was fun. I'm going to quick save it though, just in case it decides to throw another boss at me. Magus, you really have it out for me, don't you? We fought side by side. You said you wanted to create a world for fiends. It was all a lie, wasn't it? You used me. I sought power, nothing more. Surely the howling of those bitter winds does not escape your ear? The end draws nigh. You can't defeat me. What would become of fiend kind? I can't lose. I won't. Okay, Magus just auto-attacked. What are you aiming at, you imbecile? I mean, I can't help noticing there are switches again. Gotcha. Ah, fair play. That's 1-1 by my reckoning. Adios, amigos. Hi, Ozzy. You're wasting your time. You'll never defeat me. Excuse me? Oh, is that Max's cat? No, not that switch. I'm going to assume that's the cat that got attached to Magus when he was Lord Janus. Assuming it went through time with him. The scream. Of all the half-witted fools. Okay, so the question is, do I jump down? Or is he actually dead now? Do you know what? I've saved it for science. It won't let me. So I guess that is it then. Yeah, Ozzy's one of the funniest characters in the game, I think. Like, I really like the sections where Ozzy shows up. Okay, so is that side quest done then? That one is done. Okay, cool. So the other one was here. I don't know how long this takes. I remember this place last time was an absolute nightmare to do. What I am going to do quickly is just stop here first. Bring water types with you for that, okay. I mean, I've got Frog. Do I need to bring Marl as well? Marl and Frog, okay. It really does make me want to use Mal, doesn't it? Like... Let's buy a few more Panaceres. And a few of those. Magus knows water ice yet. I think he knows ice. I will check. Yeah, he has ice too. Because I think isn't ice treated as the same element in this as water? It should be fine then. Okay. Right, I will just use a shelter. Oh, actually, there's probably an inn nearby. I may as well just use that. Right, I mean, I guess I can start this next bit. I'm just going to talk to these in here first. Anything I plant dies before it even has a chance to grow. It's the work of monsters lurking out in that desert somewhere. This young tree is one that has been cultivated throughout the ages, mysteriously resilient, that could surely restore the desert to a verdant land. But I daren't plant so small a sapling out there now, not with all the monsters nesting in that cave. I'm going to try this. I mean, this was nightmare fuel last time. Let's try it. Okay, I got a lapis, that's good. Big guys, not so much. Let's see if this goes any easier. That did. That reduced the defense, okay. Okay. So it's doable. Just I'm going to be healing quite a bit because even the little guys actually do quite a bit of damage. Frog learned Frog Squash. Hit all fours, damage is higher when HP is low, and it's 15 MP to use. That's a huge chunk of MP, and I don't really like the idea of playing on low health. I tend to play very safe instead. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I suppose if an enemy decides to like do a 1 HP attack or something, or if it leaves me really, really low and I know I can heal in time, I guess I could throw it out. But it's not going to be something I'm going to be using every turn because the MP cost is so high. Okay, interesting. Okay, only little ones, that's not too bad. We're going to be using a lot of MP here. So Magus is confused. I should probably do something about that. Because I do not want Magus confused. I like how ridiculous the difference is in the visuals between, like, say, Ice and Ice 2. Okay, this could be tough. Okay, so defense reduced. Let's see how much damage this does now. A lot, apparently. Okay, this was the attack that was ruining my day before. Okay, it does do less now. I mean, it still hurts. And if there's still a few of them that do it, it might still be rough, but... Good thing is they are tending to drop Lapis. Okay, 3 of them. This could be interesting. I'm not sure what's confusing Magus. Is it the weapon or something he's using? Or is it Ozzy's pants? Seems like he's getting randomly confused. It wouldn't surprise me if it was bloody Ozzy's pants just to troll you. Okay, yeah, they are definitely a little bit easier now. Okay, is there any indication of what is causing this? Also, he has Shala's amulet. Like, something is happening to Magus at the start. Because he's quite often just attacking without me inputting it. And for Ozzy's pants, it says 45 defense, but then it's got question marks next to it. It wouldn't surprise me if it is those doing it. Because if that's the case, if it's making him do things I don't want him to do, that's very risky. So maybe I don't want to use them? I'm totally fine with anyone telling me if it is these. Again, pants on head incompetence, like. So it just makes you do random stuff. Okay, yeah, we're not using those then. Don't need Clarity Cap because he's got Shadow's Amulet anywhere. It is them doing it, okay. Does Slasher 2 or Flea's Bastilla have any negative effects like that as well? Or is it just Ozzy's Pants? I'm guessing probably just Ozzy's Pants. But... I believe it's just Ozzy's Pants, okay. Yeah, you can go back to being an edgelord again then. I mean, I don't know if that attack was taking an actual command or if it was doing it in addition to. But the issue is that sometimes you don't want to attack automatically. Increasing defense by 45. This helmet casts auto confuse on the wearer and simultaneously drains hit points over time. Okay. I didn't even notice the HP drain. Yeah, they're terrible then. I mean, it is very funny, and I get it. It's, you know, because it's Aussies, obviously. I just thought it would be funny for the biggest ego in the grid to wear boxes on his head. I mean, I was all for it. I just had no idea it would like randomly confuse him and drain his health as well. I'm guessing the implication is that this stinks so much that it drains his will to live. Or he just progressively dies of embarrassment, one or two. I don't really get the logic behind this. It says water hardened sand, defense reduced. I don't know how hardening the sand reduces their defense. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm not against it. Is there anything else here? Yeah, I will say I do really find it funny the idea of someone like Magus just running around with his general's pants on his head. At least they aren't cursed in the sense that you got to go to a priest or something to have it removed. Okay, well, I am glad we can get past these Val pillars at least, because these were a real problem before. I'll learn Dino Tail. What does that do? Oh, so it's exactly the same as Frog's attack that he learned. Okay. It all falls, damage higher when HP is low. Okay, cool. Although the thought of having Isla do more damage is kind of terrifying. Also, because I'm using the item to increase Frog's HP and he's at 999, I'm sure he just leveled up and his health didn't go up. So is 999 the cap for HP in this? Tint Aeonian Suit. I mean, it's pretty nice defense, but that absorbs shadow. It's worse than that. Yeah, I don't mind Frog using the Ruby Vest for now. I know it's not the best defense thing we've got, but seems to be a lot of stuff using fire, so I was rather hoping that would be the end of this place, but I guess not. It's really finicky opening the boxes sometimes because the sand keeps pushing me. That didn't sound good. So, that fell beast is what changed soil to sand. Plaguesome creature. It's in muscle ring. Does that give me more damage? So what's she using at the minute? Power Scarf, which is what? That's strength plus 4. Stamina plus 6. I'd rather damage. So I'm guessing we're going to fight this big boss thing. Okay, so it's like Zombar, okay. Melfix. Well, let's try charming it first. You got any items for me? Speed capsule, okay. I mean, it's something. Let's try Ice 2. Just so I can get an idea of what it's weak to or resistant to. Okay, that did nothing. Nice. Absorbing energy from core. Let's try fire. Healed the core, did nothing to anything else. What about if I just attack the core? How would you find that? Do I maybe just attack the core, maybe? Running wild without core. Let's try boulder tossing this, see if it works. Right, just pull the top half off it. Defense boosted when attacked. Okay, this is very weird. Do I even have anything that reduces defense? Well, it doesn't have its core now, so let's... Let me try ice again, now that it doesn't have a core. Okay, no, it doesn't care at all. Oh, but water does reduce the defense, okay. So we can have Isla beat it up. Okay. I think I see the strat. Maybe. So I use Magus to... Although I don't do any damage, it reduces its defense. And then I have Isla absolutely hammer it. Yeah, so you can heal again. Max actually needs MP. How much is your defense boosted by? Okay, not particularly enough. It will keep going up though. Yeah, frog unit heal. Magus hit with ice again to lower its defense. Eating some chips in my car during lunch, during break and watching Sky play Chrono Trigger. This is the life. So now its defense is down again, so then Isla can just yeet it again. I have no idea if this is actually the strat, but it's what I'm going with. I do find it funny that she just grabs hold of the top half of its body and yeets it. Goodbye. Okay, so I do just want Frog to heal up again, just to get me in a comfortable position. Right. Let me try Ice again. I suspect the resistance won't change, but it might still reduce the defense. Yeah, it does. Cool. Yeah, Frog throw out another one. It's fine. I do need to heal his MP next turn. I'm just going to try, because that might be treated as a separate enemy, possibly. No, it gave me gratitude. That's fine. Annoyingly, that counted as an attack. Okay, just hit it with Water Frog. Okay, then I'm going to use a Slurp Kiss if Magus survives this. Which he didn't. It did exactly the damage it needed. It's definitely a lot harder than the original Zombor fight for sure. Can you not? Okay, so you heal, and then I will need to use an Ether and Frog. Okay, let's try using Fire 2 just out of curiosity. I just want to see what it does. Okay, that just boosts it. Okay, so I do just need to use water. Fair enough. Okay, Magus, bring its defense back down again. I don't know if Boulder Toss works in the legs because I used it before and it missed. Because that just seems to kill. I've tried charming the legs, yeah. I just got the gratitude message for that, but I did charm the main head and I got a capsule out of it. Probably do need to revive Magus. Do I have a high potion? Because that would help. Okay, Ice 2 again, brings defense back down. I'm gonna guess it's probably close to dead. He needs another Ether next turn. So that's probably gonna kill Isla, isn't it? Oh no, it didn't. Where's my high potions? Because I need a fast heal. Oh, do I try and go for a big attack? She's got the MP to do it. Yeah, I can afford to do this. If it goes wrong, I can revive her. Yeah, let's actually refill your MP first. Actually, you're fine, so you can Ice to bring the defense down. Yeah, then you can use Athenian Water on Isla. Okay, go for it. $1,700 damage. I mean, that was nice. She's going to die immediately, but I think that was probably worth it for the damage. And you know, I found a few lapis, so I'm just going to throw one out quick. The frog, use a... Yeah, let's use a mid-ether on Isla. I know she's probably going to die again, but at least she's got MP back. Yeah, it's Ice 2 again, trying to bring the defense down more. I think go for another Dino Tail, honestly. Yeah, let's do it. She's still on pretty low health, so... And then I'll heal. Nice. Okay, yeah, I see the benefit of having those attacks then. I guess if you get the opportunity and you are on low health, you can make it work. Magus learned Dark Mist. That's all he had to say, just humph. Yeah, there is another box over there. It's so awkward getting these boxes because you keep moving. 10 memory cap. I feel like right in front of the chest as well. They keep getting pushed out the way. There we go, high ether. Don't think there's anything else. No, that's it. Okay, can I get the hell out of here now? Strength capsule. Is that it? Yeah. I'm going to assume that's everything for that side quest, and I guess I'll report here. Thank you for dealing with those foul creatures. Now I can set to work replanting again. Alas, I fear it will take ages to plant enough trees to reforest this land. Ah, if only there was someone who could toil for centuries on end. Then, these wastes could truly be made green again. Okay, so that is done. So I guess then by doing that, so this is 600 AD, so I'm guessing then in later time periods that this will be more either grassland or forest. Yeah, I guess I can say that there. Well, I think aside from taking like far too long to do Death Peak, I'm very, very glad I had quick saves for that and quick loads, because that would have been a nightmare on the actual SNES or anything. Yeah, I think aside from that, I think that went pretty well. So we've done a few of the side quests. So that's 2 of the Middle Ages side quests done now. I can't remember if there was a third one or not. I can't remember if the third one was in Middle Ages or present day. And then I know there's at least one in prehistory and one in the future as well. I think one in the present. So we've got a few more to do at least. If only you knew someone made of immortal steel who could toil on centuries, friend. Who knows? Yeah, if only there was someone who could plow for centuries. Wink, wink. So, I mean, I've got to assume that's Robo. That would be my guess. So, just before I end, so do I need to bring Robo here? Or is this done for the time being? Yeah, let me just check this, because I can just swap Pi around. I do have a robot, I do. Let's bring him in quickly. Would you like to meet my robot friend? What do you think? I could remain here and assist Madame Fiona, and you could come to retrieve me here once my work was complete. Is that alright? May I stay behind and help? Should I do this? I know obviously I've got other side quests to do. And I know one of them is in the future. Is it okay to leave Robo here for now? I just don't want to screw up the future side quest. It is, okay, fair enough. Yep, you can stay, Robo. Look at him go. I like that they actually went to the effort of putting him on the map. And then he's got a present day, okay. I mean, I think... Yeah, let's go to present day quickly. Alright, so let's go present now. Okay, let's go and have a look. So was it round here? Oh, Fiona's Shrine. Okay, that's cool. Yes, I guess by doing that, this forest sprung up. That's cool. This is Fiona's Shrine. Here, we give thanks to Fiona and Robo for reviving the forest scorched in the war against Magus 400 years ago. He's standing right here. How much time do you have left? I mean, I was going to end the stream, like, now, really. Will this trigger a big side quest? Because if it will, I can save this till next week. It's not long, but like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I probably do need to get going, so I will probably leave it till next week. Also, like I mentioned at the start, it is very, very hot here at the minute. I've done the full 3 hours, to be fair, so... Okay, well, what I'll do is I will... Yeah, I'll save it here, and we'll check out Fiona's Shrine next time. Also, yeah, we should probably swap Chrono back in at some point. But yeah, we will end things there for today. So I think we've done some decent progress, got a few of the side quests done, and we'll pick this one up again next Wednesday. On Sunday, obviously it will be a Fantasy Star stream. For those of you who didn't see, I did make a post regarding PSO2 NGS. Basically, I'm taking a break from NGS for the month of July. It's a very, very quiet month in the game, and I'm feeling pretty burned out with the game, honestly, so I am essentially dropping NGS content on the channel for the month of July. I'm going to go back to the game in August, and I'll see what it's got then. So the Sunday streams, for now, are probably just going to be alternating between a few different Fantasy Stars. I mean, it was rare that we played NGS on stream anyway, to be fair. As for what game we'll do on Sunday, I'm not sure. I mean, it will be drop all week on a PSO, won't it? I do kind of want to start playing a bit more PSO to get ready for the anniversary. So maybe PSO, we'll see. Yeah, I'll let you guys know near the time anyway. But yeah, I will end things there for today. As usual, thanks for all the help as well with this Chrono Trigger playthrough. Some stuff's not obvious to me, so I do appreciate the help. And we'll pick this up at Fiona's Shrine next week on Wednesday. So if you have enjoyed the stream, as usual, if you want to consider either liking or subscribing or do whatever you want to do on Twitch or YouTube, I would really appreciate it. Thanks for the follows during this stream as well. And we will pick this back up on next Wednesday, hopefully. Yeah, whatever you're doing, have a great rest of your week. And I will see you guys on Sunday for probably PSO, but I'll let you guys know near the time. See you guys.